All right, ladies and gentlemen, Fab's in the house, and welcome back to the channel. Today I have something pretty special here with me. I'm just gonna try and clean it up. This is pre-custom division Shirogorov Neon OG 3D. It's a very, very rare one. You won't see one of these very often. Let's open it up. This is the one that's pretty much started all the neon stuff. So let's go ahead. We're gonna need that. We're gonna need this, and we're gonna need. Not actually, yeah, we're gonna need also this screw here, that screw which is inside this tool right over here. There you go. So I'm just using two tools because just to be quicker, but you don't need two, you just need the bits. There you go. So just having the tools ready here, and also like another set of tweezers, and just starting from the pivot. Yeah, there's no Loctite, but actually it feels very tight. Let's just disengage that lock right there. Tighter than usual, I would say. So I'm just gonna go very, very gentle, because you see it doesn't reach all the way down. That is very interesting, guys. So, I'm just gonna try to show you. You see, right there. Anyways, that's that. The screw here is on the back. There's also like a proto. You can distinguish that because it has the screw, the body screw, actually on the show side, so that's gonna be the giveaway. This screw is different than the classic custom division screws. It's like just the regular slotted one. I'm just being extra cautious here, guys, because yeah, remember, this is a rare piece, and I don't want to mess anything up, so I'm just gonna go extremely slow here. And trying to, yeah, there you go. So let's see this guy's guts. We're gonna need one of these plastic tools, like just to pull it out with no damage. Here's the guy. So I just push the pivot out like some hard plastic thing, and we should be ready to open these scales. Look at this, very, very interesting. So look at this. This is number 28 of this is a sprint run of 30 made. So and this is the OG neon. This is the one that just pretty much started the neon series. Let me check this spacer here with the floating pin. Interesting. The milling is also nice for the era. Look at this. I got some markings there. Of course, you got some roller bearings, stainless steel lock face insert. Everything is, you know, that we are used to. But yeah, so let's just do like an area here for the bearings. We're gonna clean. That is the blade, which, by the way, just gonna do a little close-up in a second. It has like a gorgeous grind, unique one. You can find that in the Hation custom division. I believe it's the same. And it's a fantastic one with the double swedge, just gorgeous. Anyways, let's grab some rubbing alcohol. And I'll just pour just a little bit here, like a micro puddle. Look at this. That's all right. And just having these guys having a nice bath, getting all that grease out. Right, like that. So I'm just gonna do the cage, kinda. I mean, it's an open cage, right? Pushing also those rollers out, and just this a little cleanup right over here. and let's flip it. And just, there you go. So it should be all right. If you want to do an extra clean, just you know, you can add a little bit more right there directly on the cloth, and just do an extra rub. Maybe something else will come out, who knows. Anyways, so these guys are done. Let's just clean the hardware, keep these guys together. We're gonna add a little bit more, oops, without smashing anything around, if possible, right, Fab? Yeah. So here you go. So just clean like this. All right, that's done. I'm gonna clean the pivot right over here. So we are good. Spacer also. Just go into the crevices. There you go. So that is done as well. Let's clean this screw, which is a little bit different than there's a little bit bigger chamfer, if you see. Anyways, that's going there. I'm just gonna do this for the bearings. It's gonna be all right. They look already good to me. So just like dragging them around like this. So I'm gonna just, there you go. And roll them out, because they are rollers, right? They like to roll. So there you go. So I'm just gonna put them here. Now we can actually clean the blades. I'm just gonna grab a little bit of this, right? And just give this dual tone S90V blade a nice cleanup, right? Look at this dual swedge going on. Just ridiculous. Of course, these are hand ground blades, guys. So can you imagine the skills like you need to get like to this? Amazing. Anyways, I'm just gonna clean a little bit better in a second. I wanna just clear this scale up. There is, yeah, no anodization, of course, here. Beautiful milling on the outside. And it started already to show back then where Shirogorov was going with the internal milling, which I believe there's nobody to date like matching, competing. It's very hard. Anyways, guys, this is the lock side scale. Looks good. No collars, of course. They're gonna come in the NL, in the Damasteel. There was also like a sprint run with collar, like zero collar, very, very rare. Don't even think about that. Anyways, we are good to go, guys. Everything looks clean. Let's start from this side over here. Just gonna clear a little bit here. There you go. So that's it. Let's go, guys. Super easy. Just it's gonna take a little bit of time. So let me see if we can do with the pivot inside or not. Actually, no. So with this guy, we gotta do another way. We cannot use the pivot right now because there's no actual clearance. So I'm just gonna do like the old way, one by one. You can skip this part. It's pretty tedious maybe. I'm just putting rollers in place like that, one by one. I'm using two tweezers, one to keep the cylinder like parallel, let's say, to the slot, and the other one with a little finer tip, just, you see, like that. Sometimes it goes sometimes it doesn't. It's like a meditation process, guys. It's yeah, it's like very, it's testing your patience, you know, your precision, your skills. There you go. So, and also, I mean, it's nice to see how the engineering, you know, of a piece like this is affecting the internals, because yeah, I'm always fascinated by these knives inside, because it shows, you know, the thinking process that went through the heads of the engineers and the designers and you know, people working at the workshop. It's great. It's just not a flat slab of titanium. They could do that, or they could do like a like a milling in the perimeter, you know, just like a lazy kind of layout on the inside. But no, they always go the extra mile. They create some very interesting structures, and yeah, it's pretty neat. Anyways, I'm gonna use some, in this case, I'll use like a 10 weight nano oil, because the blade is pretty, oh wow, that was a big drop. The blade is quite thin, so I'm just gonna have this guy all around, and it's light, so maybe a heavier weight would affect negatively the action. I don't know, so I'm just trying with 10. Let's see how it goes. So we got all the rollers right there. Now we got the blade. I'm tempted to do it over here rather than here, and then just flip it over. Let's see the clearance of this piece. Might actually work. So let's do it. Let's see if it gives me enough clearance. It's a little bit tricky. No, it doesn't work, guys, at least with my tweezers. So I'm just gonna remove this cage. I'm just gonna swap these two pieces here. So the work we've done so far just stays there. That's the thing. This guy can already go in place. And we have to go like this route because there's no clearance with the tweezer size I have. So these are Shirogorov tweezers, but it doesn't matter. You can buy whatever tweezers you have. So if they are some kind of precision tool, yeah, it's gonna be better for sure. And here you go. Sorry guys, this is gonna be a long video, but you know, it's fine. Probably is the only Neon OG 3D maintenance video that you're gonna see on YouTube, because there's really not many of these around, and yeah, not many willing to just take it apart, right? Here you go. So this guy there. So we got let's see, double. Nah, you see, never take the shortcut. It will lead you to lose more time. So just do things like buy the books, and look at this. You're gonna be rewarded nicely, right? I don't know what I'm talking about, guys. Just trying to blab my way out until I'm done with these rollers, which are pretty pesky. And we got 3 going on, right? Yes, yeah. So be careful. Don't lose any of these, because yeah, good luck finding these guys. Anyways, almost done. 8, 2 to go. There you go. That is 1. And one last roller. of course, it doesn't want to go. It's going to take 700 times to put it back, right? Hey, now a little bit of 10-weight nanoil. I'm just going to do a little bit of here, and just one over here on the detent ball. All right. So this just spread around. So it's going to create some surface tension, hopefully. That's going to allow me to just flip this guy over without doing everything from the start. Ready? Let's do it. How about that, guys? How did it go? I think it went well. Anyway, just keep it pinched like so. I'm just going to screw this guy with my fingers just to have it in place right there. So everything is neat, and just at this point, just centering the back spacer, just use this screw right over here. You should have your tool right there, and boom. All right, so just gonna tighten a tiny bit more. Perfect, and now we're gonna see centering, which looks all right. Ooh, this thing is smooth, even if the blade is small. Of course, it's smaller than a neon, like NL. A little bit tight. Also, I like to align this pivot like so. So just keep, it's gonna be somewhere like no. Anyways, like this, kind of, right? So blade is looking centered. So like this is a little bit off center, tiny, tiny, tiny bit. So if I just do this, it'll be centered. See the action. Action suffers a little bit if I tighten a little bit too much. That's very interesting. So let's try a little bit less. And that is the sweet spot, guys. Look at this. That is it. 20 minutes to perfectly tune the Neon OG 3D. So there you have it. Really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching and stay tuned.